On the beat. Welcome to the Brunch Bitches. I'm Anissa Yvonne, your host, and we are back. It's Sunday. It's wet. It's gross out there, but I love it. Wet and gross.
Oh, yeah. The wetter the better, right?
The wetter the better. I love it, especially on a Sunday.
Hey, don't kick it off like that, though, y'all.
Especially on a Sunday.
Ooh.
I love it. But we are here, and I have my guest host here today, and it's been long overdue.
It has. It really has. I agree with that.
It's been long overdue. We support each other's work. We're always back and forth. And we've been doing this for a while
For a long while, right. We've been secretly admiring each other's work from behind the scenes, and now we finally here in the flesh.
And we're here in the flesh, the real live.
I love it,
right
man.
here at the table. DeNero. And you are the host and the creator of Rhymes, Beats, and Life. What is it? Rhymes,
Beats, Rhymes, and Life.
Beats, Rhymes, and Life.
You jacked it all. It's all good. I still love you, though.
I jacked it all up, and I said it correct early.
We gonna get it right.
Say it again.
Beats, Rhymes, and Life podcast. You know, like the old Tribe Called Quest.
Absolutely, yeah. Because I saw the colors.
That was the inspiration.
I peeped it.
Okay, you hip, yeah.
I'm hip, and I see what you into.
That's my baby.
I hear what you're talking about, and the music, your likes and stuff. I'm with it.
My girl.
I'm here. But we're here. And we have a very special guest today that we're going to get into later. But Kapri Robinson, she is a mixologist, not just in this area. I think Kapri kind of goes everywhere.
Oh, she mobile with it.
Capri be on flights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And, with
That's
her bar tools,
Mm-hmm.
crafting cocktails and making people feel good. She is the creator of Chocolate City's Best. And we're going to talk about that. Mm-hmm. And we're going to talk about why she started Chocolate City's Best. But we also get an opportunity to try some of her amazing work.
I'm all with that.
You with that?
Let's get it going.
Beautiful. Can we play some music, Trump? All right. We're going to play some music, and then we're going to come back.
Oh, we about to vibe. All right, let's go. Let's get it.
Let me hear a drum.
Twilight of the evening, even when drinking high life, my pen faces the beefs of generations when I write. Inspire light through the tunnel, get pummeled when they look upon us. Honor, choke jaws with the strength of Ghana. My name not familiar, yours either. Our skin reek of down the destitute Puerto Ricans with a flint fever. They don't love us by the time you realize. 30 Twitter debates later, feeling dirty as a day waiver. I pump with the paper, priest the nomad, nom de plume. Gemini fly on the 1st of June. I'm heavy with the tunes, pumping through the genelex. Nigga, this is food, pumping through the intellect. All rumble, raps no mumble, need you to hear me clearly. Young and they can't hide the sun, I know the people feel me. Beta to the alpha, acid to the alkaline. We align to the greatest, that's why they fucking hate us. Yeah, food, my nigga. On a hunt, they come looking for you, my nigga. Don't wait, get a plate. Undercovers on the take, you know the drill when they coming for you. It's bigger than rap, black. We the opposing figures. So throw your hands while the bass stomp over the rhythm. Soul music get a plate, know them bammers gon' hate. Mr. Move, something coming. Check it out. I represent for the Moors and the history glossed over and redirect niggas' lives like opposite crossovers. Eyes wide lost like Micah Angelou tossed Oprah Jewel. You suck it up like a movie by Bram Stoker. It's in the syntax, not for the money before the impact. Like every syllable was 10 stacks. In fact, by the end of this verse, I'ma be a legend to these little youngins that can't even see life past a bag of funyuns. Rock Creek Soda and K2, they dozing over. And for my people, that be the jazz like Bossa Nova. And we harassed by this racist system and cops to owe us more. Sanders to me is Trayvon's spirits over the opus. I'm focused, coming of locust up to my waistline. It's deeper than Kev Brown and bass lines. Priest of no man, swallow life and make rhymes. The worst thing you can do to the universe is waste time. Food, my nigga, they hit the bottom, now they looking for you, my nigga. Don't wait, get a plate, they watching you through the gates. And that hate got them coming for you. It's bigger than rap, black, we the opposing figures. So throw your hands while the bass stomp over the rhythm. Soul music, get a plate for the drama escalate. Yo, Cat, tell her we coming for you, for you. It's like you know you wanna eat it all we doing is serving food for the soul, man. And then we're tight with the soul, y'all. I know you feel it. Something, soul music. Come on, man. All we do is serve to the soul food. Lord, we got this at the street. Let's go. Lyrically, I'm the river. Tributary provide if they take it cool, cause I'm the giver. My parables burn like wood bourbon on a liver, just to build you up by the time they finish calling you nigga. Listen, this is feast before the flood. These beats convert these streets before the blood. Hope Inc. reach the beat before heat from the slugs. Priest, Kev Brown on beats for the love. Yeah, food. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Don't wait, get a plate, undercovers on the take, you know the drill. When they coming for you, it's bigger than rap, black, we the opposing figures. So throw your hands while the bass stomp over the rhythm. Soul music, get a plate, know them bammers gon' hate. Mr. Move, something coming for you, for you. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Language. We're back. We're back. We were talking about real asses versus fake asses, and DeNero was telling me that I asked him, there's a stand right there. There's several stands. You okay?
I'll be ready for
me. He's fancy.
I'm gonna try it out though. I might need that though.
He's fancy.
I ain't gonna get too fancy with y'all.
Okay, but it's looking at the ceiling, love.
I know.
You might need out. You might need out in studio work.
Yeah, I will.
We got work.
I like that you got these stands.
Thank you. We're classy over here.
Real,
Ain't that right, Trump? Ain't that right, Trump?
You know
We're classy over here. I want to shout out Sealbox for providing the gin today.
Yay.
It is Jasper's Gin out of Charleston, South Carolina. Here's the bottle is gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous?
Nice look.
Yeah, the bottle is gorgeous.
I'm more concerned with what's in the bottle. I don't really
it's a fabulous distilled gin, and it is a certified South Carolina product.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
From
Charleston is one of my favorite places to go dining, like just go eat, like a foodie tour, like to just go restaurant hopping and eat.
A lot of nice cuisine.
A lot of lovely, like really fresh, farm to table, soul food that has been kind of reconstructed.
Okay.
To be a little healthier.
Okay.
And
I like that.
By black people, like black chefs, black renowned chefs.
Oh, right on.
Who have own their own farms. There's a lot of restaurants down there that own land and grow food. And so they bring their own. They bring their own stuff into the restaurant. So, it's a great place to go eat.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
like
big
that.
on seafood, but if you're big on seafood,
I love seafood.
that's your
Amen.
place.
That's
love
me.
seafood.
Me too.
For sure.
Just had
Charleston
some
is your
last
place.
night. Just had some crab legs last night.
But you come from the people that eat where you from the Trinnies.
Oh, we eat it all.
Wait a minute,
week.
rice and peas or peas and rice?
Rice and peas, man.
Rice and peas.
and peas.
You always gotta do the test. You gotta do the test. Rice and peas or peas and rice?
Rice and
so
peas.
roti, Coachella. Oh, you eat Coachella? Is it too spicy for you?
Not at all.
You pull it up from the top shelf where your mama that had it sitting for
Coachella
5
is
years.
hot.
Coachella.
Coachella.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes. My mother
If it ain't
loves
yellow, it
Coachella.
ain't the real deal.
If it ain't yellow, it ain't real. Oh, I know. I grew up in the culture. I
So you
know.
know what's up.
I'm hip. I'm hip.
I'm all with that. All
I'm
day.
hip.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. The
indeed.
fish head stew, all that stuff.
The
I know it.
callaloo.
The callaloo. Oh, callaloo is my favorite. Ooh, my favorite.
Shout out to my sister too. I'll be over there on Thursday for Thanksgiving.
What's her name?
Her name Marsha.
Marsha.
Shout out to my boo Marsha. I'll be over there Thursday. eating all
Marsha,
that
can I
good-
get a plate?
All that pie.
Baked macaroni pie,
That's what we
macaroni
call it,
pie. Yeah,
not baked
Sorry,
macaroni.
that's what the Jamaicans call it.
We got you though. I hear.
Macaroni pie.
There you
Yes,
go. Callaloo, all that.
callaloo,
We-
brown
yes,
stew.
we going in.
All that stuff. She make a good roti.
She ain't there yet.
Oh, okay.
She
She'll get
yet.
there.
That's more of a. You got to level
That's
up a little
old
bit to get there.
school.
Yeah.
That's an old school.
That's old school Indian.
Yeah, it is.
Indian-
but there's a
Indian,
lot of
cuisine.
Indian influence in Trinity.
Absolutely.
You know,
East Indian,
a lot of East Indian influence.
Absolutely.
So.
That's where a lot of the spicy food come from too.
Yeah,
So.
but how do we get from because we were talking about South Carolina?
Yeah, I wanted you to go back to the
How
asses.
do
right.
we
I wanted
talk
you to go
about?
back to the
So
asses.
DeNero
I
was
wasn't gonna let
sharing
you go.
with
I
us
wasn't gonna let that go. Trust me. I wasn't gonna let you go with that.
because I was asking him. I said, "Have you ever touched a fake ass?" And he was telling me in the strip club, and he said it startled him because it was so hard.
Oh man.
A long time ago. Now let me just say, that was a long time ago. Now
I heard
ain't
they've
been-
gotten better though.
I ain't been to the strip club in a minute, but when I did go, this is back in the early 2000s. Super bomb, right? Hit
Cheers.
that joint cranking.
Sorry.
Let's do a cheers real quick.
Cheers,
Yeah.
Capri.
doubt.
Shout
No
out
doubt.
Capri.
That joint is
course.
cranking.
You're drinking DC Rickey's right now. So this is the official drink of DC. And
Okay.
it's just lime juice, gin, and soda water. Can also be made with whiskey. You can pretty much put whatever you
Pretty
want
much
in it.
right.
Okay.
But it is the official, like, you look up, the government has said that this is our
This is the drink of
Okay.
DC.
Yes. And there's
I'm
only
with
two
it.
places that have official drinks, New Orleans and DC.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Good
Yes.
company.
See?
We in good company.
But wait, back to this fake.
Okay, back to the fake ass because we gonna get into that.
Yeah,
She
we
don't
gotta
want to let it
talk
go
about
either.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so early 2000s, making
Okay.
my rounds. Should I put the joint on blast?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like her name now.
No, not the girl.
Oh,
the club.
place. Yeah.
No, the club,
absolutely.
yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
sensationals.
Okay. Oh, you was in. You was in Sensation.
I went to a little hole in the wall joint.
No, that's the you can get a feel and you can
And it
get a
was-
blowjob in there.
Well, I ain't do all that.
Sensationals is known for the trickers.
But they are. And I used
Yeah.
to like, but my man, DJ, he laughing too.
You know that Trump. You in my line.
I used to
the Spanish girls.
It was the BYOL
the Spanish
joint,
girl,
though.
and right.
You could bring. That's why we used to fuck with it, right?
You can bring your own liquor.
And this is.
And go to the back room.
I was getting ready to graduate from college or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, and boys took me out and shit.
Okay, so
And
you
we in the joint.
educated and
A
all.
little educated, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Bowie State, shout out to BSU.
Shout out BSU.
Yes, indeed. Just won that CIAA
I saw that.
championship
I saw
in
that.
football. So yeah,
I saw that.
My man, shout out to Damon Wilson. That's Largo too, by the way. He representing Largo
Okay.
coming up. So shout out.
Was
to,
he with you?
to the turf?
Oh no, he too young. He
No,
wasn't
he a
at-
little. He's probably 2 years older than me. But
Okay,
his
so
his
was he
father-
there? Did he feel the ass?
He wasn't there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put my man in. He definitely wasn't there. Anyway, so yeah, I'm getting my lap dance or whatever. Back to that. So I'm getting my lap dance, and the ass looking good. She got a nice little tattoo on the joint, and being sensational. You can touch it a little bit.
Yeah.
you can get your
They
touch
allow
on.
the women themselves allow a little touch.
They all right with that for some dudes, I guess. Other guys, they may struggle with it, but
Okay.
She didn't mind me, but I was definitely alarmed when I felt that joint because it was hard as a bag of rocks, man. For real, like No bullshit.
So it didn't feel hard when she was twerking on you, but as soon as you touched it, was it hard? Like, was it
He
jiggling?
actually
a
put his
little bit?
hand on
I
it.
know, but
felt
like-
the thickness when
but
she was on me. You know
like
what I'm
just
saying?
seeing it was
You
like
can feel the weight
jiggling.
of body, but you didn't feel the weight of rock.
Nah, you couldn't
Okay.
feel the jelly-liciousness of it. You know,
Yeah.
the booty of
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, Trump. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, when you grab it, you like that squeeze the shaman. Like I was telling you.
Touch the stripper's ass.
You know,
Yeah, I get what
I'm
you're
going to
saying.
Squeeze the shaman, and that joint didn't buzz.
You
a
were
whole lot.
squeezing the Brillo pads.
I was squeezing the goddamn
Oh my God.
basketball or something. Yo. Like that shit wouldn't. That shit wouldn't. But I'm
A
like,
watermelon.
damn, young, yeah.
Oh, that's. I heard that now medical. What is it? Medical technology. It's gone up where they've made it a little more realistic, whereas though it's softer now.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and it has the dimples and the dents in it. It's some cellulite in there. Yeah. But real butts that are huge are jiggly and loose and have cellulite.
Like the one we was looking at that you showed me, that looked very jiggly. At first glimpse,
That was too loose.
at
You knew
first
that
glimpse,
wasn't
I
fake.
was like, hold up, that shit was fake because it was so
Nope.
big.
But as she was walking, you like, oh nah.
You seen the jelly in
You
that
can't
shape,
fake
boy.
that.
You seen the milkshake in that.
I'm telling you,
all
I had an
day,
old
you know what I'm
co-worker,
saying?
Shirley. I think her last name was Brown too. Shout out to crazy weird ass Shirley Brown.
That kind of name, she got to have a big old
and her
ass.
ass
Shirley
is
Brown?
the size of this room, and hers
Shirley
is
Brown
real.
sound like a
Not
big
the
ass.
size of this room.
And she'll take man, woman, boy, girl, animal. She took it all.
Oh, Lord, shout out to Shirley Brown.
Shout out to Shirley Brown. She older now. She was much
Downtown
older.
Shirley Brown,
Child,
baby.
downtown Shirley Brown. Who went downtown?
Good Lord. Man, but nah, I tell you what though, I'm not a fan of the fake asses, but I don't mind, you know, fake breasts. I don't really mind the fake breasts though.
But
with
nowadays,
that.
you might not know anymore.
If it
because
all looks
again,
good.
it
I can
doesn't.
tell.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying that now they say that they're like great.
No, I could tell.
Oh, okay.
I could tell.
Okay, I don't know.
The
I'm
fake
I'm
boobs
a
from the non-fake
connoisseur of
boobs.
both.
Oh, from all
Asses
things.
and titties. I'm a connoisseur.
I think
of
if it
both.
looks good, do it.
I say do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, do it for yourself.
And do it here.
Which
Make
they
sure
do,
you're not
right?
going over to the DR and shit or Colombia
Don't
and all
go
that.
to the
other shit.
DR.
man.
That's
Please,
what
don't do that.
Don't go to another country that don't have no damn money and you go in there to get some medical care.
This is a little cheaper. Nah, spend that
First
extra.
of all, why are you doing that with your body?
Man, hey, look, spend that extra
people
$2,000,
do
man.
it.
Look,
I
it's
don't even
all
want to
good.
eat. I don't even want to eat in certain carryouts if I see certain things. Yes, I'm sad. I'm not
man.
gonna say it.
Oh,
now,
man. No,
but
nah,
listen, certain carryouts. So I'm definitely not gonna let certain people do work on my body. Okay, I'm not doing it.
All right, what carry out you not going to?
Please let us know so we can stay away from it.
Okay, if I see a certain ethnicity in the carryout,
I'm with you. I already know where you're going.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
because, and not all. It's just certain areas I know that it's more about money and it's not about the health and the safety. And I have friends in the restaurant business who say, I'm telling you now, when I go into Restaurant Depot or to the wholesale places that a lot of these establishments go to get their food. So when you're buying a beef fried rice for $4, you're eating beef tripe. So legally, USDA law, and your government is not on your side either, by the way.
Never is.
They're feeding you tripe. So that's why there's so many people in their 40s who have been eating like this and eating from these different carryouts and stuff all of their lives. And now at 40, they're dying of heart attacks. They're dying, from different heart diseases and have
Cancer.
all these issues.
Yep, all that.
Yeah, because tripe is banned in other countries, by the way, because it's so high in sodium, it can kill you. But America is one of the few countries that still allow tripe and GMOs in the food. There
America
are other countries.
allows a lot of stuff.
We're a capitalist country.
It's all about the
real
money.
It's about
crazy,
money.
the
Yeah,
type
it's
of
about
stuff
money.
they allow us to eat.
Stretching the food
medical-
as much as they can. You know what I mean?
It's about money. So that's all I'm saying. It ain't about racism. It's about what I've learned.
Yeah.
And it's about experience. So don't email me. Don't boycott my fucking show. You know what
You
I'm
didn't say
saying?
anything wrong just
Do
now.
your research.
I was gonna say you
It's
gave us
all
all.
facts.
You gave us all
All
education.
We
facts.
get
Yeah.
emails.
No doubt.
We get get messages and emails and DMs for the stupidest things. People are so sensitive, but not sensitive. Your humanity has gone down a drain. You won't email for misogynistic comments. You won't. We're still like, a lot of women are still part of the patriarchy, just like men are. And it's like, you'll support certain things, but then you will not ban certain things. You know what I mean? Like, we still live in a rape culture. Even though people don't want to accept it and realize it, we still live in a huge rape culture. And I see so much stuff on my timeline of men saying things that I'm like, I know you? I don't want to know you anymore.
Just real ignorant shit, huh?
Yes. And then you can't even say anything to them, because then they say the craziest shit. And you're like, wow, I didn't want to know this about you.
It go real left after that.
It goes very left. And there's so many men that I've found that hate women. Shout out to good mothers who actually know how to love their sons properly, but not in a weird way, like make them their boyfriends and the head of the household type shit, but know how to really love and nurture the manhood of their sons. I respect and honor my son's masculinity in his manhood. He's not the man of my house because he's a fucking child.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? But he's not my buddy. He's not my friend. I'm not putting him in no little outfits.
Right.
We not matching and doing all that shit. We not, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's that old school upbringing, you know what I'm saying? Where you have the mom defining the roles the right way, you know what I'm saying? Not
or not even defining it,
them,
allowing him to tell me who he is.
Him to grow up into an individual, right?
Right.
Yeah, you don't really see that a lot these days.
Well, back in the day, you didn't see it either.
Apparently
to be honest, you didn't, because men were not taught self-respect. Women were told, respect yourself, wait, don't allow him to touch you, don't. But men were given the pat on the back. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it was. When my brother lost his virginity, not consciously, my mother bought him silk boxers. When I lost my virginity, she cried.
I'm sorry.
Definitely a double. I mean, it's always going to be a double standard with that, though. It just is.
It's always going to be, as long as we continue to perpetuate it.
I'm sorry.
And then when I brought it up, my mom was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, why the fuck would you buy himself?
That's on a different level.
And I'm like, he doesn't need satin boxes.
I tell you what, though, it's a lot of parents out there, even from my generation, our generation, whatever. If they found out, like, if it was me, I already know my folks is gonna sit me down and talk to me. Like, if they found out, all right, luckily I was
that you lost your virginity.
They couldn't really pinpoint when my shit happened. But
see, I don't want that with my son.
They would have at least been like, you know what, all right, we know what you're doing out here. We won't have a talk here. You know, let's talk about condoms.
You don't believe in the talk way before this. You don't believe in the coming of age discussions.
I can tell you right now, I didn't have that.
I didn't either.
I know my dad tried to, and I was just like, it's done already. Like, it's cool.
No, I got the your body's your body talk. I got the your body's your body talk. I got the proper names, you know, for the body parts, and you know, don't allow anybody to touch you. Oh, wow. See,
we learned that in school.
See,
too.
but I don't believe that a school shit. That's not okay.
It's not okay.
That's an intimate conversation.
I don't think, especially in like Christian households, that the parent is comfortable doing it. They think it's like exposing them.
I agree.
And when you expose, then now like it's a part of their life.
Yeah.
Which is, you know,
and it ain't just religion. It's not just religion. I think sometimes it's just lack of knowledge. It's uncomfortability. It's
absolutely.
But I see parents being a lot more open to those conversations nowadays.
Definitely.
What you're referring to, man, you bringing up so many memories from me growing up. It's like, I remember that my parents was real uncomfortable, didn't want to talk about it.
I hope people are very comfortable now to talk about it. Like,
look,
I'm comfortable with talking about it.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
What's going on? I tried to go to my dad just to see if.
Yeah.
I tried to fuck him up. I'm like, let me see if I can shake him up a little bit and see what kind of information I can get from him.
I used to shake my mother up too.
I think I know what's going on already, but let me go to him. That motherfucker, I love my dad. Shout out to Pops, man, but he was sweating bullets, man. He couldn't. I mean, to this day, I don't think we ever finished that conversation. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where it left off, to be honest with you. Like he was so uncomfortable, and I was just like, laughing on the inside, like,
my
dog, let's just
God.
get this shit over with. I'm gonna just let you go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
But you're so right. That's just how it was.
It was
you know what I'm saying?
uncomfortability, and like
Yeah.
I just want to. Maybe if I don't say anything, nothing will happen.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
right.
crazy.
Poke it away. Right. Now
I
you
bought my
can't do it.
children books. I bought them books.
That's
I
what's
did
up.
the Your Body's Your Body
Yeah.
talk. But I didn't know all of what to say because nothing was said to me. So I bought my daughter a book, and literally it took her from puberty all the way through college. I bought my son many levels of books, and one I sat with him, and then I said, well, if you're uncomfortable, I bought a book that you can sit with alone and go through.
Right.
And my son was like, were you weirded out, Nay?
Weirded out? No.
You remember that book? You remember the book?
Because she went to the next level. She said mortified.
So I did use it. When I
You did, yeah. Yeah, she used it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I just
Yeah.
didn't want her to feel like I felt. I was pregnant with her at 15.
Okay.
So, and it wasn't like out there. Like her father and I had went to school together. We had known each other, and you know what I mean? But still, we should have been doing other things other than exploring sexuality in that way. Because at 15, you are exploring sexuality, but there are levels to the exploration,
Sure.
And so I just didn't want the same things that happened to me to happen to my children. Like my son he freaks out, but yet my son says crazy things around us. And I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? I'm just joking, Mom. I'm just joking. I'm like, are you really?
Little wild.
Are you testing the waters?
Probably so.
Yeah, like it drives, his sister and I crazy because we're like, so then he had to sit me down one day. He was like, I just want to say, I will let you know, okay? I said, okay. I said, please do. I said, and I just want to let you know, you're not mature enough for that arena yet, okay? I'm like, I said, and you don't want to know, I said, girls are faster than boys. I said, so if she's trying to pressure you, you ain't the first she's pressured.
True.
So I said, you definitely want it to be something special. Not her making you feel special, but you want it to be something special. I said, because you don't want validation from others. You don't want it from outside of yourself,
Yeah.
And I was like, does that make sense? And he was like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So he was like, just don't mess with no hoes. I was like, oh my God. That's not what I said.
To put it plainly,
My son is
Leave them
an
hoes alone.
asshole jerker. He's a jerk. He likes to joke, but he got what I was saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, he sounds like a good kid though.
He's
That's
a
what's
good
up.
kid.
That's what's
He
up.
made the intro to this show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his
Talented
work.
young brother. All right.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
I was late. I missed the intro.
You can catch it on the replay.
You can catch it when as we walk out.
Okay, good.
There
Okay.
you go.
But
I'm gonna have to go look at that.
yeah, you can
It's dope.
hear
It's
it.
dope. It's dope.
Yeah,
It's dope.
it's I call it caffeine. It's a good caffeine.
Yeah.
You know.
Put some
But
pep in your step,
It does, like Capri's drink. Now tell us
hey.
again,
I'm
what
feeling
is this?
great off of this, by the way.
Great. So
Yes.
DC Rickey.
The DC Rickey, and this
I
is
say
DC's
DC's official cocktail. Yes,
Okay.
of the city. I say DC Rickey because there are Rickeys that have sugar and this does not.
Okay.
And it's DC if it doesn't have any sugar.
Okay.
They call the other ones like New York style Rickeys, but
I like
pretty
the
much
DC,
just
no
spirit,
sugar.
No
lime
sugar, no
juice,
doubt,
and
yep.
soda water. I know these are really good.
Yeah.
These are really two great gins. I did mine with the one from South Carolina, Jasper's.
Okay.
Which is really awesome. This is also bourbon barrel aged, so it had a little more sweetness, I believe.
Yeah.
I think I gave you the one with the London Dry.
The
gin.
Luxardo.
Okay.
This is not available in the U.S., so
Beautiful.
really awesome.
Got some
Yeah.
exclusive.
Delicious.
Yeah.
And again, shout out to Jasper's Gin from Sailbox. And you can go. I like Sailbox because when you go on the Sailbox, you find stuff that you can't find anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere.
That's good to know.
Yeah, and you find all of the great high-end, not gins, whiskeys, bourbons, whatever. And especially for a lot of like collectors and, like people in the business or just, your, what do you call them? Your, not your connoisseurs, but your appreciators, your tastemakers.
Oh,
Got you.
yeah.
Got you.
Your who? You're enthusiast.
There
That's
we
the
go.
word I was
There we
looking
go.
for.
Yeah, man.
You're enthusiast.
I was like, man, I know where we are.
Good job.
Yes.
boo.
Okay,
Thank
but
you.
what's happening with this bell here? What do we,
Okay, so when you fuck up a word or you stunt or you do anything, you ring the bell.
Okay.
Like I fucked up a couple of words, I'm supposed to ring
You
the
owe yourself
bell.
some rings right there. Okay. You gotta catch up. Did
That's all I'm a
fuck
cop
up
to.
anything?
I
get to
can't
this
recall
bell.
because I was
Not
focused on
yet.
my own fuck ups.
Okay.
I don't be focusing on other people's fuck
being
ups.
mindful now and shit.
I
I'm
know,
gonna start
I
thinking
don't
about
know,
it now.
shit.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
have Kapri Robinson here from Chocolate City's Best. We're going to play one song and then we're going to come back and we're going to delve in because we want to talk about it. And we were off air talking about some great things. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Let's keep it going.
music?
Yes.
Yeah, you want my love, but I am off it. It's on the loop, I need new topics. Gave you my trust and then you lost it. I'm feeling better, proceed with caution. You got 99 excuses, man. I swear this shit's so useless. Don't you raise your voice. I've hit my breaking point. Smoke a little MJ, cool it down now. You were my main, now you background. We just go carousel, but we can't come right back round again. You don't reciprocate. So I bust up, had to elevate. I can't coach you through my love, cause that would be the hard way. Yeah, that's a penny for your thoughts. You took a risk, can't accept the cost. I've been getting dripped, you buy me what I want. And I spend 10 racks at Saint Laurent, oh yeah. I'm just bragging, you ain't asking, I won't tell. But do me a favor, baby, go fuck yourself, yeah. You don't want my love no more, I'm off it. All the little shit you do is exhausting. Yeah, you had a real one, but you lost it. Yeah, you lost it.
3 a.m. Sitting here staring at the wall. Hitting my cup, got a blunt on my left hand. Thinking, do I just let go? Give up, I'm stuck. But as long as you been all alone. If we being honest, true enough, you fucked up, but I'm fucked up too. Caught up in my feelings, doing shit I don't do. Caught up in my feelings, I get caught up in my feelings over you. Yeah. Usually I'm good, usually I'm straight. I be out the way, focused, I be so focused. Never pay no notice to bullshit. I'm always into some dumb shit. Promise you there's not one bitch you wanna keep playing a dumb bitch, I promise you. And I know these niggas ain't loyal, that's why I say fuck it. We fuck me right back like deja vu, trying to get a hold of my thoughts. Know it's a risk, but I'm willing to take. Focus on me, let it seen and replay. I do the same, maybe this time we'll make it all. Cause if you don't, you gonna fuck around and miss me. Yeah, see, you gon' fuck around and lose my love. You gon' miss me. You gon' miss me. You gon' fuck around and lose my love. You gon' miss me. You gon' miss me. Yeah, you gon' fuck around and lose my love. bruise me. For the ones that thought they screwed me. The ones that wanna see me tonight. The queens that want put my head, but I'm kinda okay. I got it fed of my name. Yeah, again, like my man. Yeah, you stand coming out my Instagram. Like a queen, got queen. This is how I count my revenge. I'm a dance of fucking creepy cut. I'm a swearing style of creepy cut. Look at my style, I'm a creepy cut. Second your eyes, I'm like this is a race. This ain't a song for the fucking baby. This is for the crazy wacko fucking psychopaths. This is one for the ones who be throwing balls. Jump on the stage, come on my way, but I make it play. Swinging the medals, my pretty fellow, make up a face. I got a name, her lips say man, just wanna show. It's her game, but I got you fairly. My parents fear me, can't grant you wishes like Tenement Bear. Call up my girls, call my crap, call the club, and nigga make love. I ask people you really want to go. Girl might step on your husband, got these crazy thoughts, but you run away. We're creepy cut, I'm a creepy cut. She's a creepy cut. I'm a creepy cut. We're creepy cut.
Hey.
So fun.
We getting it
I'm
in.
having a great time.
You like to spank or be spanked?
I like to spank.
You like to spank? You don't like to be
Yeah.
spanked?
A little bit.
A light choke. While she on top?
No, I gotta do the choking.
Okay.
I don't wanna
got
be
you.
choked.
You don't want to be choked, but you
No,
can do
yeah,
the choking.
yeah, I
Okay.
do the choking,
Okay.
yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. I don't know
Every man says that, Joe.
Take that shit, cash that check out on me. You know what I'm saying?
Are you
Yeah.
choked, being choked, you choke? Which one are you?
All. Depending on the mood. How
Okay, I like
what's
that.
happening
Okay.
here. But I
Spanky,
don't-
spanker.
The choke has to stop at a certain point. Like if I'm like,
Yeah, you
know,
tap
a
out.
little
You
bit of
tap out,
PTSD.
You don't have a safe word.
happened?
You don't have a safe
no, I
word.
just tap on
You
it.
just tap out. Cousin Nickel says, she says, motherfucker, stop. That's
Straight
what
up,
Cousin
straight
Nickel
like that.
says. That's what Cousin Nickel
Because the nigga
said.
ain't playing no games, yeah.
She said, I
that
said,
shit.
does it have to be motherfucker stop? She said, like I said. I said, oh, it brought something back. I said, oh, okay.
Hey, look, just in case he ain't get it,
Just in
that
case.
motherfucker make
She said,
that'll ring home.
motherfucker stop.
Yeah, that rings home. That rings
Okay.
home. Yeah.
So yeah, we get it. But that was I Am Queen by Zariah. She was another
Zariah.
guest on the show. Shout out to
Shout out to
Yes.
Zariah. I like her.
Zariah, yeah. Hope I'm
Nasty
saying the
little
name.
Nasty ass.
Yeah, but she was amazing. I love it.
Yeah, she's got a good spirit, good energy.
Great spirit, yeah.
Yeah, real good energy.
She's a mistress, but she don't have sex with her clients. You don't have sex? No, you don't. If you know the business, they don't have sex. Really. And that's how they can legally run.
What does she do?
She's a dominatrix.
Okay.
Yeah, and she has slaves. She has clients.
Yeah.
Slaves. Yeah.
So
And
what's the
There's a show
point?
on
If you can't
Viceland.
have sex with them, what's the
No,
point?
because some people don't need it. So
some
there's a
people
show on
don't need
Viceland.
it.
True,
Yeah.
true.
And like all it is the pain part is what
It's
it really is.
yeah. It's
So
the,
what if you want to have sex
it is
after that,
the
though?
You
it
better
is
go get it.
yeah. Or you can
Can't get it
no.
from the dominatrix?
I
No,
don't think
or
they do
you
it.
can get one that does that, but they
Okay,
all
okay,
don't
okay.
do that.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
You got to remember, sex isn't just the act of the physicality. It's not just that.
Right,
You
right.
know, sex starts
So many other-
even before.
yeah.
Yeah. So you know,
Stimulants.
it's
You-
about
yeah,
they
yeah.
like the they like to self-deprecate. They like the word we learned, cuckolding. They like the pain.
What,
they like.
so what exactly is that? Because I ain't gonna lie,
Cuckolding?
I've seen that title
It's
like
being-
on Pornhub and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what is it
It's
like
being
a white
humiliated.
dude
No, it's being humiliated.
'Cause I always see
no,
like
that's
the
a real
white
word.
husband
No, it's a real word.
watching the black dude take his
Sexually, it's about being humiliated. So they pick a man who's bigger, stronger, better,
Okay,
more
okay.
well endowed normally, and they want to be humiliated. They want to watch him pleasure, or it could be either way.
Yeah.
But they want to watch their partner be pleasured by somebody else, and they want to feel shitty about it.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah, but cuckolding is a real word. Like it's the Brits use it a lot, and not sexually.
Okay.
You know,
It sounds like an insult. Like an insult.
it's. I'm not saying no cuckolding. That sounds
Sound like a dick. Like
You
you
done said
carrying
it like
somebody.
5 times, so it might be a part of your.
cuckold.
It's in your vocabulary
It's out of my
now.
system now.
It's in your vernacular. No, it's still there.
Yeah, it reminds me of cock, which is disgusting. It's like
That's a white woman
yeah,
word.
cuckolding a cock. It's like
I hate that word. I don't even want to say it. I just hate that word.
Done. Out of here. Yeah.
Pause. He want to say the word.
Ring the bell.
DeNero does not want to say cock.
I hate that shit.
Do it.
I hate that shit.
You got this.
Do it. Trump said it.
No.
Trump said suck
Trump,
his
go ahead.
cock.
He got my back. It make me. It just. I don't like that shit, young. That's just some. That's some.
Yeah.
boy shit,
Okay.
man.
We got to move on from cock.
No, I can't
And
do it.
or how about can we say one more?
SMD is way better. Like just straight up, SMD. Oh yeah. I ain't saying the other joke.
Okay.
I'm
I think
sorry.
the future is going to be filled with acronyms. Like, I don't think people are going to actually.
Yeah, it
say
already
words anymore.
is. It already
ridiculous.
is.
I can't.
I'm so LOLing right now. I'm so. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be annoying as shit.
IJS. Oh, I mean, it's a sitch. It's a real sitch.
Yes.
Like it's a sitch going on.
Oh my God.
So it already
Nah,
is.
I hope not. I hope
Oh,
not.
It's a
situation.
sitch.
I can live with it in
Yeah.
text or
Situation is such a
whatever,
nice
but
word, though.
Send me the deets. You know what I
I
mean?
I can
can't.
live with that. I can live with that.
Or
I can-
totes. I don't want
It's
it.
totes. Yeah,
get it out of
totes.
here.
Nah, not for
Totes
that.
and the
Finish
probes.
the word.
No,
Please,
that
don't
but
be
we
lazy.
but we've already moved into that. Like you know what I mean? No one speaks anymore. I had to post something because I cut off 3 guys in 1 week for the all caps text language text. The IDK, the IJSs, the IKR. I was like, "Oh, you a lazy bitch."
Right,
Goodbye.
right,
I said,
right.
and your dining skills. I said, your dining skills, your style, your etiquette is probably all aligned and
Dining
centered
skills.
around this.
All right, since you go on
That's
there,
the
let me
thing.
say this though. Shout out to the brothers. Let me let y'all know. Don't ever send a text if you saying okay. Don't ever
K.
send that text with just a K.
Or can I come?
Don't
Or can I
fucking
see
do
you?
it.
Or can I see you over? Don't text me that shit, you
Nah,
weirdo.
dog. Spell it
And I
out.
see a lot of
Spell it
dudes
out, nigga.
come. They text CUM.
CUM, yeah,
No, but they
spell it
literally mean COM. But a lot of dudes speak that way, and that's a little
That's
sugary to
suspect.
me.
It's
That's a
suspect,
little
yeah.
hey sus.
'Cause
Hey
if I'm
sus.
talking to a roller and she say come over with the U,
You're gonna think that
You know
she
what time it is.
right. But
But when the guy does that,
I've never
it's just like a
done
regular.
that.
dudes do that,
whatever, like,
and I'm out.
COME.
I'm out.
See
There
you
you
with
go.
me,
There you
okay?
go. I'm out. I'm out.
Like you're gay. You're gay. So what?
All right, like so what?
You're
But
gay.
don't come at me. Well, let's be buddies. Let's just be buddies. Let's be
Yeah,
pals.
niggas.
You
No
know?
CUMs and no Ks, my fellas.
Yes, but no, we've already
DeNero
moved
has
into
told
that.
you. I've hipped y'all niggas, man. Come on now.
No, listen. If you need to hip
Stop
them,
being lazy.
then they're a lost cause.
You're probably right about that.
No, they're a lost cause.
But for the brothers on the fence who just not sure, that's what it is. I'm letting you know now.
Okay.
On the Brunch Bitches podcast,
I
we
say-
established that.
I say they not on the fence. I say they just.
They all the way over? Yeah, they might be over. They try and fuck with you. That's what they.
People like what they like, though. But people like what they like. You know, I don't want to. I mean, shout out to the bisexuals. I don't want a bisexual dude, but I got friends.
Hooty-hoo.
Yeah, shout out to them. You know,
Shout out to everybody.
shout out
Y'all
to
great.
everybody. Yeah,
Do your thing.
I'm getting old. I must be getting old.
you are.
I don't have anybody in my circle like that. I mean, not
You
I
don't
have
know.
anything against it.
But if you're not open to
You're
it, they're
right,
not
you're
sharing
right,
it with
you're
you.
That's
You're
true.
right, I could, though, actually.
Yeah,
That's true.
you never know.
Next week.
I was
Are
about to
here
say
next week?
it's right. It's inevitable. I mean, people don't realize people are not going to open up to you about things that they hear you shit on.
That's real.
So you never know.
True,
You never know.
True.
Look, I
I
got
don't think I've
friends
openly
that
shitted on.
that are open
Well,
to
no, he said I'm
everything.
missing out. What am I missing out on?
Connection. With people in general.
No, but we're talking about having male or female.
I'm out that game. I'm out that game.
There you go.
I'm out
There
that
you
game.
go. All right.
I appreciate the conversation. but
Just like I would say, just
Yeah.
people, you
Yeah, right,
being a friend, just more of a friend.
Yeah.
Just more of a friend.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
missing out,
friends.
or
No,
saying.
you're not missing out on anything. We're
Yeah.
just saying you never know what you have in your circle
Yeah.
of people.
True,
Yeah.
true.
And
What
then
you
what
wanna
they're
take
doing in their bedroom, it's nobody's business
I don't
unless they want to
judge.
share it.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying I don't
It
have
don't matter.
anybody. in
I
my
don't
immediate
always
circle
want to
like
know
that.
what my friends are doing in their bedroom personally.
That's real.
I could do without the conversation sometimes.
True.
I'd be like, okay, I'm good off that. All right. You know.
Look, my grandmother told me a long time ago, don't ever tell your friends your business in the bedroom because they might fuck around and, end up fucking with you.
No, that's
Your
I've
significant
heard
other one
other
day.
women. I've heard older women say that. I don't agree with that because if you can't be open, because my friends are my family, and if they that shady, thank you for showing the shade. Goodbye. I'm not the keep your enemies closer kind of person.
True.
Fuck
I can
that.
dig
Neither am I.
I know me and her 30 years in. I'm telling her I swung off it, hung on it, we ran, I rolled down the hill, twist, turn. I'm telling her
all the
everything.
nastiness, all the
I'm
details.
telling her everything. Okay.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Going back to that other conversation, I do remember. Me and my friends had this thing when we was growing up. When you would, have an episode, you would come back and everybody would talk about it.
Yeah.
And it was around the time that Too Short had that song, which I won't say the name of the song.
What, to some of your homies or get some or something? What shit? Which one?
These are the tales.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what we used to call them. We used to say, all right, who got a tale?
Okay, yeah, that's different. But
You
you're
know what
not
I'm
talking
saying?
about, you're not telling tales about your girl.
Nah.
You know, I was about to say.
Never that.
Yeah,
Nah,
you're
never
not
that.
telling no
Never
tales
that.
about your girl.
No, not your baby, not
Right.
your boo-boo. Nah.
Dude, right. Dudes don't even want to look your girl in the eye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Good.
like, nigga, look down when you walk in the room.
That's right. That's right.
Look at the floor.
Any stare longer than 5 seconds, nigga, we might have a problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, real
even a hug. The hug is like, hey,
You gotta have a church. It gotta
hey,
be a church
Ronald.
hug.
You know what I'm
Gotta be a
saying?
church hug with the ass out.
Yeah.
It gotta be a church
Hey,
hug, no doubt.
Ronald.
Or better yet, like J. Cole.
And Ronald banging your back. Bop, bop, bop. What's
Yeah.
up? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, I hate when people
No,
hit me in the back.
because
I
he
hate
don't
when
want
people
to.
hit me in the
Because he
back.
don't want to come in. He don't want to. Oh,
okay, it's all right.
He don't want to get the. Oh, that's
Handshake
warm and
this.
soft.
You
You
see
know
what
what I
J.
mean?
Cole did when he met Gabrielle Union at the game with D Wade?
No.
He straight up dapped her up. He ain't even hug her. He just gave her a dap. He was like a dap like this. Like, all right.
Okay.
Straight professional job.
That's what you do.
Shoulder tap.
Because Gabrielle Union is J. Cole's type, though. That's
why
his
he
type,
did that
nigga.
shit,
That's
right?
his
He
type.
gonna make sure I don't hug her, right?
That's his
I
type.
might get some wood if I hug her. I'm gonna just shake her hand.
And I'm going to lose my friend.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah,
listen,
yeah.
I'm looking at the clock. We got to talk about Chocolate City's best.
Let's do it. Let's go.
So tell us how it got started. That's the fascinating. Like, this is what I've been waiting to
Absolutely.
get into.
Oh, absolutely. So, Chocolate City's Best started as an idea. So, I went to Tales of the Cocktail, which is a conference down in New Orleans for cocktail enthusiasts, and a lot of bartenders, of course, go down. And I love going down there. I go every year.
And I said she take flights.
Yeah.
The bell is to be rung for a stunt.
Stun it.
Okay.
So this was I went down and there's 2016 2017 sorry, I went down and I was just looking around and I was just like,
And you and D Steele was there as well, correct?
no, she came with me this year.
Oh, this year.
I'm talking
okay.
about before this even started.
Before this even- okay, got
before
you,
this even
got you.
started. And I was just looking around. And I was just like, where are more people of color? Like, where are we? Like, where are the black people? Like, where are we? And I remember looking at someone from DC and just being like, yo, like, what if we started like a black, bartenders guild, da 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 da. And it was kind of just like, I mean, like, I don't know, like, do we really need it? Da da da. It was kind of like not, because I said, and don't get me wrong, I was drunk, but I was like, give me 1 year. Give me 1 year and I'm gonna make something happen, right?
Wow.
Yeah,
And
we
so
needed that.
from that day, I was so
When you
inspired.
said give you 1 year,
It literally was 1 year.
and we have this whole thing going on now.
I was.
She
That's
has a
amazing.
movement
Yes.
going
amazing.
on.
So
That's amazing.
it was just a thought process. Like, what do I think helps people? What do I think? How can I connect to people? How can I get them in the industry? What do they need from the industry? Where can how do I have people shine? People of color, black people. How do I have them shine in our industry? And one thing that was great for me was a competition. And the competition for me, I feel like it was DC Cocktail Queen in 2017 boosted my career, right? After that, I was going on TV. I was doing all these other things just because of winning that competition.
Right. Shout out to Edible DC. Shout out to the Washington City paper.
Washington.
Weren't you in the city paper as well?
Washington City paper, yes.
Yeah,
sorry.
you were in the city paper.
Yes.
You were in DC Edible.
Yes.
Edible DC. I'm sorry.
Yes,
it's Edible DC. Yeah, you've been in some publications. She's been in some publications.
And so I just started to put together a competition. That was my first move. Was a competition. And DeNero won.
Shout out D Steel.
Yes.
D Steel won the competition last year.
Wait. Before, okay, we got.
So what happened? No, go ahead. You want to talk about D Steel?
I do want to talk about how y'all are in my life right now and how the world works, because before I even met you or DeNero or anybody, I was in an Uber ride somewhere and I think I had like maybe some bottles, and every time I have a bottle in the car, they're like, oh, you going to a party? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to a party. Like, I work for this brand, like da-da-da. But this woman was like, oh, you work for brands? And I was telling her about what I do, and she goes, you should listen to I think she said my friend's podcast. I'm on this podcast with my friends called Brunch Bitches. And I was like, oh, okay. And she was like, and I know this girl named DeNero. She goes distilled. It's DEE stilled. And at the time, I was like, yo, that's a dope ass name because it's distilled, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this was like a year maybe before I met D.
Wow.
Or a few months before I met D.
Yeah.
And I'm in the car, and she said she did it with you. I was talking to her earlier. I don't remember who exactly the person was.
I think I might know who it is.
But and she gave me she showed me the information and all this other stuff. And that's when I found your logo and different things like that. And this was way before I even seen it.
What a small world.
That's
so
God
y'all
works,
are
man.
definitely supposed
Absolutely.
to be in my life.
For
sure.
I'm
sorry, but Chocolate City's Best started in the competition, the first competition. Then after that, it was more I wanted to be more of is continue to be a platform to connect people of color to networking events, career opportunities, do competition, education.
Something that the Guild, apparently from what I've heard through the grapevine, was not doing.
It does it in its own way, but it isn't targeted. That's for sure.
Okay.
And the Guild was started as something very what's the word I'm looking for? Exclusive, kind of like we're the club. So it's, when things start that way, it's you have to break out of that a little bit.
It became a little cliquish.
Yeah, you have to break out. Which a lot of it sometimes in worlds, right? When you're in a certain world, then you hang around with certain people. You always hanging around these people. It feels cliquish to people that are trying to break in. And so how do you?
We have a big issue with
how
that.
How do you
break in
to
the clique?
And how do you tell the clique that the clique is let's
that the clique is
clique? Because sometimes I'm like, I hope I'm not, because I have my little circle of people, right?
Of course.
D, Greg, Mike, Anisha, like these are my circle of people. I'm constantly like, I hope I don't feel like a clique. And it's like, how do you stay
you're excluding
away from that?
people?
Yeah, and it's just like, I just love being around these motherfuckers.
Right.
But it's
but you're open to having other motherfuckers come in the group.
Absolutely.
Right. And then they bring people
Yes. So it's I just want to get more of our faces out there every single day.
Right.
I want to get more of our people in more education places that teach where you're working.
Education when it comes to drinking and cocktails is so overlooked. And we were talking, people don't know how to drink, know how to purchase, know how to mix, I'm telling you, it is so overlooked. And it's like when you sit, part of like dining and drinking is socializing. Yep. And, sitting there with the libations and breaking bread. And, sometimes I find myself being like, oh, no. Yeah. We can't,
Yeah.
And it's like that they don't know how to drink.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But also that means that some people aren't going to places that are kind of you're not teaching them how to drink.
Educate.
But
No.
them,
You should. You as someone in the business, if someone sits at your bar and you see that they just don't know, you should teach.
Yeah. In a way is
introduce.
I'm introducing and I'm suggesting,
Yes.
right? Because you know where I work at Reliable Tower, super neighborhood.
Yeah.
You drink what you want when you get down there. If I have it, like I don't have any, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I don't have amaretto. I can't make an amaretto. There's certain things that I can't, but I go, but can I
What
give
I
you
can
this?
do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then let me show you this ice, which some people don't like the ice that we have. Like that big ice cube. Oh man, I got ripped apart one time.
Wait a minute. Why don't they?
Yes.
They don't know how to drink.
No, she's this. Oh my gosh, she was like, I am a bartender. I've been a bartender. And you putting this big ice. You're trying to cheat me. Da 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 da. I said, ma'am.
What?
I
She
can.
tried you.
She was really mad about my big ice.
So
I was so sad
she
about
thought that you were trying to cheat her because
with
you
one
put
cube.
But with the big cube, it melts slower. It does not reduce your drink.
Yes, it does.
So,
No, she thought
so
I was-
she's a
was
blue
mad at
motorcycle
me.
bartender.
Which I do appreciate some blue carousel though.
I
do,
appreciate
I'm
some blue
sorry.
carousel.
I do.
Depends on how you're using it.
Yeah, it does.
What we
It does.
doing?
And that's the education part. How are we using
Yeah.
it? And then this honestly, like places that if you're making a blue motorcycle, make it with fresh ingredients, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it. Make it with some real lime juice and real lemon juice.
The fresh blue motorcycle.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna drink that type of, because I make Long Islands all day long with fresh lemon juice. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Cointreau.
So
And
that
like,
makes a difference.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It does. It makes such a huge difference.
It makes a difference. I still
but
don't want it.
Also, people that do drink Long Island see how strong it is
Yeah.
at that time too.
Yeah.
You know, what
They
I'm
see
saying?
the difference
They
as
don't-
opposed to all that sugar
Yes,
being and
yes.
syrup
Now,
being
that's my
poured
drink.
in
Now, if I
it.
do go out and have a mixed drink, that's my Strong Island. I like the Strong Island.
little Strong Island.
Strong Island, yeah.
Really cool thing about Italy is that the restaurants out there had on their menus was a section just for different iced teas. So it's like
Wow.
Tokyo iced tea,
Yeah.
London iced tea or something like
Nice.
that. Long Island iced tea. I was like, what? We in America, people in America shit on this, and this is like a cocktail in so many places that I saw. Like this is really appreciated as a cocktail. So why am I not appreciating it as a cocktail?
Well, you got to learn to, but also no, because I was gonna say that when I was in Germany, they had some ghetto stuff, like real. That's where the word ghetto come from, is German. But yeah, they had they had some real ghetto stuff. So nah, I ain't look.
But it's just like, I mean, also like we have to understand like America was the first to make a cocktail. Like we started cocktails.
Yeah, because I was about to say over there, I was like, I'm not drinking that.
What was the first cocktail?
Well, an old fashioned. So an old fashioned. The first definition of a cocktail was water, bitter, sugar, and spirit.
Okay.
An old fashioned is just that. So I believe that's what I can't say. That's like
She
the
can't
first.
say, right, like you're not the historian, but
but
like your assumption would be
That was the first definition found about what a cocktail is.
Education, man. I love it. Getting
That's what we're
educated.
talking
Yeah,
about.
No doubt. No doubt.
That's what we're
I think
talking
we have
about.
to go.
So
Love
what
learning
does
stuff.
Chocolate City's Best have coming up next?
Yes.
What's the next thing? Because I was at the competition and it was a good time.
Okay, so yes, that was our. Yeah, we could talk about it again. So next, actually, out to everybody out there, if you're looking or you're listening, we are looking for people of color bartenders to help us start our new web series that we're about to start.
Now explain to people of color this doesn't mean that you're black.
No, I need
And
everyone.
you could be a woman, a man, you could be
Yes,
Asian,
all
Latino,
of it.
you could be from the continent.
I was
Brazilian.
doing
You
could be
hashtag
Brazilian.
Hashtag black, brown, and yellow. I need all of you.
There you go. And
All
some
of us.
women
That is
join.
awesome. That's awesome,
Please.
man. That's
So we have a web series coming up that we're trying to start for you all. And then also the next big thing for us is our coat drive. This coat drive helps to collect all winter items. That's scarves, hats, socks,
Where is it?
coats. It's going to be at Capo Italian Deli on December 29th. It's a Sunday. And pretty much what you do is you bring a warm item, clothing item, and you get drinks for $5 all night.
Oh, and Capital
dun.
City Deli.
Capo City.
Capo,
Italian
CAPO. I know
Deli.
Capo City. Yeah,
CAPO.
Yeah, we're supposed to go there for dinner, Danae. Yeah. So where is it located again? I think it's like downtown.
It's on Florida, like Florida.
Florida and Ninth, like
8th
Ninth and Florida. Yeah,
8th
that's
and
what I
Florida.
thought. So yeah, yeah, we're supposed to go there. So that needs to be our next stop.
Capo Italian Deli. It has an awesome back room area with like a lounge.
Yeah, they do.
and,
Yeah, exactly.
and
That's
great
what drew my
sandwiches during
attention.
the- during
Yeah.
the day.
So keep me posted on that. So
Absolutely.
Got you. Flyers are
Slide
coming
out
soon.
there.
We always look.
Things are
We're
coming
always
soon.
going to eat and drink. Can you hang out?
two of my favorite things.
We always go places and eat and
Yes.
drink, and sometimes we always put Danae in the hot seat. We're like, can you order for us? because she orders out cocktails.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah,
Who better though, right? You know
Right.
what I'm
We'll
saying?
invite you because we always like
Please
to take
do.
people out and
Please
show
do.
you how to do it.
I'm
you
trying
know?
to kick it, man. Let me know.
So tell people how to find Chocolate City's
Yes.
Best.
So on Instagram, you can find us at chocolate.cities, CITYS. Sorry, too many drinks. Dot best. Messed up a word.
I typed in
Nice.
Chocolate City's Best. I typed that in the search on Instagram
no
and you came up. Mhm.
Awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah.
To know.
Yeah.
You can also go to our website, chocolatecitiesbest.com, which is really awesome.
Right.
You can also follow me at capri.possible. And then on Facebook, we're trying to get our name changed because we started at something else. But you can find us at Cocktail Come Up Club.
So don't
on
tell them
Facebook.
how to find that one yet. Then.
Yeah.
Change it first, and then we'll plug the new
Facebook
one.
That let me. I think it's up.
Facebook is.
Remember we was talking about this? when I
Yeah, I'm
walked
just
in
over
here?
Facebook. I feel like I'm
It's a little
just.
played
I
out.
want to get rid of it. Only reason I keep it is for family and friends because the older family members like to communicate and
Yeah.
reach out.
Facebook,
Yeah.
if you're listening, let me change my
Mark
name.
Zuckerberg, we're over you.
that
for
joint
real.
whack though. It is getting
It's whack
though.
as hell.
It's getting whack.
Like,
as
I'm
It's
shit.
great for marketing.
Is
That's it. That's it.
But is
That's
it
it.
to
It
old
is.
people? Okay.
To all people.
all
Because
people.
I don't have Twitter, which I probably should.
I don't
get.
have Twitter, but I do. I mean, you know,
A lot of people
Instagram.
use.
Twitter's nice.
And
Twitter's
Facebook's
nice.
great
Twitter's
for
nice.
groups. And groups are great.
It is good for group. No, that's
groups,
very
right,
true.
that's it.
That's what all I use.
Business
is
pages and groups.
Yeah,
Group pages,
groups.
yeah,
So
no
where
doubt.
do we find you?
You can find Beats Rhymes and Life podcast. We on Instagram.
And you on Facebook
We
too?
on Facebook as well. We're at BRL DMV on Facebook, and on
Okay.
Instagram it's at Beats Rhymes Life, one word.
And when is your show? Tell people when is
We
your
in
show.
hiatus right now. I'm getting ready for season 3. Season
Okay.
3 will be back in January.
Okay, January
So,
what?
Don't have the
You don't have a
exact
date yet? Okay,
Right,
you're working
right.
on it. So you're on your hiatus. You're taking a break.
We on
you're
the hiatus. We getting ready for
the
next-
new season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got some things coming up, so we'll be back in January. So as we get closer, I'll let y'all know
Absolutely.
the exact dates and everything.
And podcast, see that there is no competition. We're all working together.
We all family.
My platform is not his platform. His platform is not my platform. But we come together. We do this.
But even if it was, though, for
Even
me,
if it was.
it ain't no love loss. It's
Yeah.
all love. It's all connections. It's
Absolutely.
all, brothers and sisters building together.
How do we build our own if we want to exclude our own?
work separately, right?
You know, but
That's
we
a whole
here.
nother day.
That's a
Talking
whole
about
nother
So,
day.
so you already know what that means. That means you gonna be on my job.
Absolutely, I'm there.
Next season,
I'm
You
there.
and Cousin Nickel. Hope shout out to Cousin Nickel.
Yeah, shout
too.
out to Cousin Nickel.
I
We
fools
love
with Cousin
you.
Nickel too. No doubt, no doubt. So we're gonna get both of y'all on
Okay.
Beats Rhymes and Life. We're gonna talk some hip hop shit.
Okay, let's talk
Do
it.
our little thing.
Let's do it.
But thank you. I just want to say
Thank you. Absolutely.
let me say, y'all, I'm a fan of this joint. It's not just I'm just guest hosting
No.
here. I'm a fan of the podcast. I love what y'all doing.
Thank
so
you.
I just wanted to say that much.
And we
to
love
y'all.
what you do as well. That's why you're here. And I
appreciate
reached
that.
out and was like, listen, we always,
Yeah.
support each other's stuff. Why not? Let's do this.
Support those
And it
who
was so
support you,
last
yeah.
minute, and I apologize for that. I normally don't do that, but it was kind of like a eureka moment, like, oh.
I like winging it though sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I think we can do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
we
but
do
people
that.
have lives and schedules, and
This is
it's a
true.
business, and I want to be
I
respected
love
as that.
y'all so much
Yeah.
that I was gonna make it happen. So
Thank
whatever.
you. I appreciate that.
No
But
doubt.
we are the Brunch Bitches. I want to thank Kapri for being here. I want to thank Sealbox for this beautiful bottle of Jasper's Gin out of Charleston, South Carolina. If you've never been to Charleston, go drink the gin and eat the food. It's delicious. This that is only sold in Europe. This Luxardo gin, because I'm about to say I've never seen this bottle.
Joe got
And
me
I'm a
right,
gin,
too,
I'm a
y'all.
gin fan. But we had this. Thank you, Kapri, for being here. This is not the last of the conversation. We're going
No.
to continue to talk about this and continue to support Chocolate City's Best. I'm always here for whatever I can offer, whatever I can do.
Yeah, I don't come to Maryland for anybody.
Yeah, you don't. You let me know that. You let me know that. You about to be in Maryland way more. You let me know.
Hey, get some money out here though. Get some money out here.
It's a little money out here. Maryland's so country to us who were born and raised in D.C.
That's true.
Hey, Maryland's a little country, but we're the Brunch Bitches. Tune in Sundays at 11 a.m. Please, RickRadioNetwork.com. If you have not downloaded the app, please download the app. Tune into the Brunch Bitches. Comment, share, talk about it, ask questions. Cuss us out. Don't cuss us out. Send us kisses and hugs and love.
like
Do
all
whatever.
this.
We'll take it all, though.
Take it all.
We'll take it all.
Take it all.
Thank you.
money on my mind when I open eyes. Can't get a piece of the pie, I can tell you why. I hear your raps, most of you selling lies. Then when 12 pull up, you gon' act surprised. Goofball, you all on the gram trapping, or on your Facebook Live looking for reactions. Show you every move all day and night. Selling your whole soul just to get some likes. If it ain't for the money, nigga, why bother? If you think you're going hard, nigga, go harder. Another day, another dollar. Yeah, we put in work, but we work smarter.
Everything I do makes sense. Another day, another dollar. I keep my bread up like the bakery is my day job. Everything I do makes sense. Another day, another dollar. I got to wake up just to stack my paper and make a way.
Legend in my city, cause the brand stamp. I done came a long way since band camp. I'm lighting up the coast like a damn lamp. Perform, blow your speakers and your damn amps. Kill a cow, Brianna Mary. On the road to the Grammys, we both preparing. Got the kind of paper that leave you staring. Leave it for the kids so they can inherit. Ain't about the money, nigga, why bother? If you think you're going hard, nigga, go hard. Another day, another dollar. Yeah, we put in work, but we work smarter.